Is the World Economic Forum here in Davos still relevant? Well, this year they're promising a gathering of historic proportions. There will be 3,000 delegates from across 130 countries, 64 heads of state and government, 10 Nobel Prize winners, some of the biggest delegations ever from Europe, from China, from Asia, from Africa. And of course, the centerpiece of this week in Davos will be the appearance of US President Donald J. Trump. And President Trump was persuaded to come here by Larry Fink, the chair and founder of BlackRock, the US investment firm. He's taken over as the main mover and shaker here in Davos, and he's managed to invite some big tech names, the CEOs of Microsoft and Nvidia, capitalization $5 trillion. And there's a much more economic flavour to the meeting here in Davos this week. Not so much about climate change and anti-poverty campaigning, more about AI and how that's going to boost growth. But of course, overshadowing the week, without a doubt, is the question of Greenland and that spectacular rupture in the transatlantic relationship. Of course, there is a significant gathering of EU leaders who are flocking here to Davos to try and coax Donald Trump back from his worst instincts, to try and avert what would be a very damaging transatlantic trade war. Ursula von der Leyen, the Commission President, speaking today. Emmanuel Macron, the French President, will be also talking to delegates in Davos this afternoon. Tomorrow will be the opportunity to have some FaceTime with Donald Trump, and there will be every effort made to try and convince him not to go ahead. Of course, EU leaders are meeting in Brussels on Thursday night, and they do have in reserve some serious punitive retaliatory measures they can take against the United States if Donald Trump proceeds with his threat to impose 10% tariffs on those countries opposing his seizure of Greenland that were due to take effect on the 1st of February.